Let's do some smoking
This bad boy.
and improve our languages.
It's really my own fault for not having a better understanding of Mandarin. So let's start with the basics. We have a 1.6 cylinder engine with quite a lot of perish plastic that has looked better, but it was maintained. I don't mean it was maintained with a service history. I mean it was maintained in that a very nice man said that he maintained it. So on initial examination, things aren't so bad. I know that the radiator was replaced, and that is in fairly good condition in terms of the pipes. I don't know that the thermostat has been done. I don't know if anything's been done. I don't know if the oil's been changed, but I believe that they did it as best they could. But the safest thing to assume, if you're going to use this 28-year-old car as a daily driver, is that all of it, the pumps, the pulleys, all of the moving parts outside of the head itself, should be replaced. So that's fun. It also has absolutely no power. I don't mean like it has no power because of what it is. That's true. It has no power because of what it is. It has no power even for what it is. It is in every way alarming and depressing. So this is the air filter, which needs to be cleaned. And I've taken that out because I don't need it. What I do need to do is to try out this bad boy, which I bought for the sake of buying. It seemed like a good idea at the time. It is a shiny metal thing, and I don't know why you would get into this hobby if you don't like shiny metal things. I do have a vague idea what I'm doing, but I mean the theme is that if you're watching, you have a vague idea of what you want to do, but you don't actually know how to do it. If I actually knew how to do it, what would be the point? I will make mistakes. I'll make a lot of mistakes. Hell, I'm documenting my mistakes. So it plugs in, hooks up to the battery, which is very nice, and it runs on baby oil. I get the vague impression there's already some in there. So, smoke generating end. That's all very nice. And that's what it's supposed to do. There's a low and a high setting. Well, at least we know. It's really my own fault for not having a better understanding of Mandarin. You block certain things off because that's what's done. You block other things off, and now I've replaced the air filter. If I were to guess, that's probably not a great place to stick it in, because that valve is closed. Yeah, lesson one, don't do stupid things. Oh well, that's how it goes. Sometimes you just break it. In fairness, that's going to happen quite a lot. It's genuinely difficult to tell. Essentially, yeah, okay. So now turn it off all of it. Now, where is the smoke coming from that remains? Because there is plenty to be seen underneath. You can't really say where. But if you fill it with smoke, which I've now done, and then you push the smoke, you find yourself asking the question, all right, where's the smoke coming out? It's coming out of the back. So step one is find out, are there any leaks? Yep. Lesson one is, if you're going to do this kind of work, know where everything is. And lesson I have learned is that little baggies are your friends. Everything goes in a Ziploc bag, everything gets marked. Anyway, begin. I'm gonna guess 8 mils. And that guess is accurate because it's almost always 8 mils. Oh, look, it came out. The one thing I know that is good is the radiator because it's brand new. Okay, yeah, a lot of things have to be cleaned at the same time. Ooh, it has a bleed valve. That's nice. I've done a bit of this before, so I don't run away to the manual all the time. Honestly, you can't hold this much stuff in your memory half the time. Most of it isn't about being smart, it's about being insufficiently stupid. Well, I mean, is it bad? I suppose it's bad in the sense that it's not terribly, terribly good. But I mean, that's the discussion about the nature of, well, what constitutes bad. It's not great. It's not the end of the world. Stupid, wouldn't it? Yeah.
It's a bit easier on the other end. You'll notice a brown residue. It looks like regular water has been used, so we're going to see a lot of rust. it comes. Brown is a sign of rust and water in the system. Yep, that's brown. The radiator does work, but the system needs a good flush to get all of that gunk out. We remove the inlet for the radiator. The accelerator Bowden cable is a bit of a pain to get off, so I'm just going to set it aside for now. I spent a little time pulling hoses and getting ready to take off the upper and lower manifold. And then to my great irritation, this happened. That's right. I forgot to hit record, or my memory card broke, or insert excuse here. Thankfully, it's not a big deal. Just carefully undo the screws as indicated, remove the upper manifold, and then remove the lower manifold. And then it's just a matter of unbolting the alternator and other ancillaries, and we're left with the frame, as you see here. There's always a little time to do a bit of cleaning up. And there we go, squeaky clean.
Tech tools. You really are quite good. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Aren't I going right? Lefty-loosey. See? Pays to stop and think about these things. Yeah, well, 28 years, what do you want? As you'd expect. I really got to start writing down what each of these are. Good thing is I can just watch all my videos again if I want to know how it all goes back together. So there's at least one view guaranteed. So that wasn't terribly difficult. But that's just silly, isn't it? And off you go. Obviously we want to check. I'm just going to start calling things thingies. Oh, looky. This was from some time ago. This was important.
With the banjo bolts out for the power steering, we can just lift the whole unit, including the pipes, including the reservoir, as one. A quick trip to the vapor blaster is needed here. You can see what it looks like before. And now after. What you get are beautiful parts that look like new. Next time, we're going to start by rebuilding an alternator and watching this process in more detail. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe.